Cisco Certified Network Associate. Hello everyone, this is your instructor Mr. Amir Hamza, and today we are going to discuss access list. I will describe, configure and verify security. Basically, security is made on a device that is known as firewall. A firewall permits or denies someone to a specific IP. For example, to a specific site. For example, we want that in our organization, in our company, we don't want our employees to use Facebook at work hours. So we can, or YouTube at work hours, so we can deny that. And we want our CEO to access YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media, or any other website. So we can permit him, but deny all of the other employees. We want them to work, okay? And we see that porn websites are the dash websites are blocked in Pakistan. How are they blocked? With the help of access list. Yes, with the help of access list, we are basically denying the bad websites, okay? And with the help of firewall, with the help of access list, and we'll make the interesting point is we can make a router act as firewall, and that is a router security feature. And okay, there are basically two types of control list, access control list: standard and extended. We'll talk about that in a later part of our video. Okay, these are my companies as well as my social media accounts, so you can follow me and like my pictures over there and comment on them. And to interact with them, you can text me anytime, all the time, or anytime. Okay, and there below there is my email, so you can, if you have any queries or any other thing you want to talk about, you can email me there and I'll get to you. And before we go ahead, please click on that subscribe button as well as on that bell button to get notified about my every new informational video, and on that like button, because that is your way of saying thank you. Okay, this is going to be a topology for access list. We are going to describe, configure and verify router security feature, IPv4 access control list, standard access time based on GNS3. This is going to be our task. Okay, before I go to configuration, I'm going to tell you about this topology. I'm going to explain you very thoroughly so you can benefit and make this. Okay, we have two routers. Okay, this is the perimeter router that is in your company. Okay, that is in your company, and this is the internet router that is not in your company, but right now we have access to it. But in the real environment you will never have access to an ISP router, internet service provider router. You will have only have access to the perimeter router. The router is connected to a switch, and the switch is connected to many computers. The switch has many ports. Okay, so a switch is of different ports: 48 ports, 24 ports, 12 ports, but this switch is can connect many other computers. For example, I have right now, only for the example purpose, connected one employee and one CEO. We want that our employee to not access Facebook. We do not want our employee to access any website. Okay, we do not want our employee to access internet, but our CEO, we want that our CEO should can access anything he desires. So we can make access list. Okay, how do we configure it? But before that, I'm going to show you from here. We will configure, let's configure IP to on this router, on this PC. For that, you gotta console this PC. You can click on that console, and it will be console to that application, PC1. Okay. How to give IP? IP 192.168.1.40. You can give any IP from 192.168.1.0. Okay, but this is the IP that I have given on my logical topology. So 192.168.1.1. This is the gateway IP. This is the mask. This is how we give. We see it has revolved 192.168.1.40. This is its IP. This is its mask, and this is the gateway's IP. How do we verify this? We can write show IP. Okay, this is the verification part. You should know how to configure it, how to describe, and how to verify this. On every computer, this is going to be like this on virtual PC. Okay, IP 192.168.1.70. You can give any IP from 0 to 255 range. Okay. This is mask 192.124 is mask 192.168.1.1. This is going to be the gateway. Okay. On PC2 we have gone 192.168.1.70. Okay. On router, how to give IP? The interface false Ethernet 00 is connected into LAN, and the interface serials 10 is connected to router 2. So how to give IPs over here? Interface false Ethernet 00, IP address 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0, and we give say no shutdown. Okay, then exit this interface serial 10, sorry, serial 10, IP address 1.1.1.1, 255.255.255.0, and we'll give no shutdown. Okay, that is it. How to verify this? We can write show IP interface. This is the command. Okay, and we see that on the LAN there is 192.168, the gateway IP, and on the WAN there is serial 10, 1.1.1.1 is configured. Okay, we see that router 1 is connected to serial 10 to router 2 serial 10. In real environment, you will have only access to this router, so your work is only going to be over here. But in this scenario, in this specific scenario, we have access to this internet router, and we must know how to configure that. Okay. But before that, I must tell you that on the internet router we give a default route to going to internet, that any traffic can be accessed. IP route 0.0.0.0 to going to serial 10. That any IP coming from the employees or CEO must go to internet through serial 10. Okay, let's check router 2. How to configure that? Interface serial 10, there is 1.1. IP address 1.1.1.2, 255.255.0, no shutdown, and exit, and interface false in 00 is connected with the server. Okay, interface false Ethernet 00, IP address 8.8.8.1, 255.255.255.0, no shutdown, exit. How to verify? Show IP interface brief. And this is the fast Ethernet 00, and this is for serial 10. Okay. Before I go forward, I must tell you that on the internet router we have also given IP route 0.0.0.0. This is the point-to-point connection, so they must share this serial 10 to serial 10. Okay. And now going to the server, you must be seeing that this server is a VPCS, just like this computer. I have dragged a computer from over here. Okay, See, I've dragged a computer from here and changed its symbol. I've changed its symbol just like this. I've made access server. Okay, you can see access server. It has made into access server. You can name it ASA, a firewall. ASA is a firewall. Okay, you can change its symbol the way you want it. A computer. See, it's a computer now. So you can change its symbol just like that. I have changed a VPCS symbol. Okay, I have changed the symbol from over here, change symbol. I have put it to access server. Okay, I hope you've understood this. You must not be very uh, problematic. It must not be very problematic for you to change its symbol because it looks nice that you must be pinging, employee must be pinging this server, CEO must be pinging this server. Okay, this is the server ISP. Okay, uh, how to give IP to the server? Same IP 8.8.8.8 255 8.8.8.8 is a very what do we say, 8.8.8 is a very mashhoor, is a very famous IP, so I've given this IP. Okay, just like that. Let's see the way we've configured it. Let's check employee and the CEO computers must be pinging the server. How to check that? Let's write ping 8.8.8.8. It will ping in a bit. Okay, see, it is pinging from PC2 ping 8.8.8. Sorry, 8.8. Okay, it is pinging. It is pinging, but we do not want uh, we do not want our employee to access this server, to access Facebook or any other website. We want that our CEO must access it, but do not want our employee to access it. So but over here we can write we can write for extended ping. For that it must continuously ping, we can write -t over here. Okay, and it will continuously ping. First it was only pinging with 5 packets, now it will ping more than that. See, it is going, and PC2 as well. These both are pinging. Okay, these both are pinging, the accessing the server, but we do not want that. We want our employee to not access. We want our, if so we can deny that employee, but we want our CEO to access that server, to so we can permit him. Okay, how to make access list? Very easy. Let's see. Access list, there are mainly two kinds of access list: standard and extended. The rest of them are just the mere parts of them. Okay, okay, 1 to 99, these are numbers. 1 to 99, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and so on till 99. If the number is 39 or 34, it is a standard access list. If it's 45, sorry, if it's 45, it is a standard access list. If it's a 99, it is a standard access list. But if it's a 132, it is a extended access list. So you have to be very careful when giving this. Okay, we can write 32 or 40 because we are going to deny employee who is using 192.168.1.40 IP. So we can write 40 just for the sake of understanding or for the knowledge. Okay. We are going, what we want, we want to deny 192.168.1.40. So we can write deny and host name for the DNS if we have DNS configured, but we can write IP of that computer 192.168.1.40. 40. And that is it. No, that is not it. We got to write wildcard mask of that. 0.0.0.0. If we want that 192.168.1.40 must be denied, we can write 0.0.0.0.0. But if we want that this network should be denied, we can write 192.168.1.40 0.0.0.255. It will be like this. It will see this as this 1.0. You should understand that very, what do we say, curiously. So it is very interesting. Wildcard mask is used where there is less processing. It is hardware based, and there are many reasons for using wildcard mask over here. Okay, but right now we want 192.168.1. So we can write 0.0.0.0.0. But for that we can also write host 192.168.1.40. It is as same as that 192.168.1.40 or 0.0.0.0.0. Okay, we saw that there is also host option. Okay, we can write that, and we see we have made access list. This is access list that we have made. Okay, let's check. But they are pinging. How is it? We have made the access list. Access is 40 deny host 192.168.1.40. But 1.1.40, this is PC1. This is PC1. See, it is written over here, PC1. PC1 is still pinging router server, accessing the internet. But we do not want our employee to access them. So for that, we got to go to the interface, to the ingress interface, okay, where we have to apply access list. That is very important. Before applying, we must know which interface to apply, the ingress interface, from where the traffic must be going. We will block here, we will block on the interface fast ethernet 00. We are going to block employee and permit the CEO. Okay, interface fast ethernet 0.0/0. Okay, we can write IP access group to apply that access list. This access list must be applied. Access group, again number, standard or standard or extended. It's standard, and its number is 40. And inbound or outbound, from where the traffic is coming, it is coming from inside the traffic. For ethernet fast ethernet 00, traffic is from inside. Okay, this is very important. So we can write inbound, and we are going to apply this. So what have we done? We have made an access list, show access list. We have made an access list. Okay, I can go with a show run section access. We have made access list just like this, and we have applied this with this command. We have applied this on interface fast ethernet 00. And now let's see if employee is pinging. No, employee is not pinging. Employees, PC1 is employee. Okay, PC1 is not pinging. That we can again do that. See, employee is not pinging. See, PC1 is employee. Okay, PC1 is not pinging. Okay, we work done. Very good. We have denied. Very good. We have denied employee. But there is a problem. Oh no, your boss is calling you. He's saying, "What have you done? This is PC2. My traffic is also blocked. I cannot access internet. I was talking to my fiance on Facebook or wherever he was talking to, or he was chatting with her on Skype. See, he cannot access it. He's like, what have you done? Why can't I access internet?" And you will be like, "Oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." So when you applied that access list, there is, so you must know, when you make access list, there is 192.168.1.40, there is an implicit deny stating IP deny all, deny any. That means that it denies everything. That means it denies everything. We can write configure, to correct it we can write configure terminal and write, if we go into that access list 40, and what do we want? We want to permit our CEO. We permit, and we can write 192.168.1.70 host. Over here we can say that we want this employee. Okay, we have denied that employee. Hmm. Hmm. We have denied that employee. Now let's, we can write permit any. Now, employee cannot access it, but any other people like CEO, director, and managers will be able to access. So we can write any. That means only employees will not be able to access, but other people, the other higher position people will be able to access. Just as we wrote that accessive 40 deny any, permit any, the CEO computer starts pinging and he is able to access his fiance in America or somewhere in Turkey or Italy or wherever he's talking to her. So you see, employee is not able to access internet, but the PC2 is able to access. And this we have done. This is standard access list. There is the problems of standard access list are that it does not tell us about the destination. Like the internet is blocked for everything. Matlab we have blocked employee of everything. In extended access list, we can deny some ports or some things or some applications or anything, or some applications like telnet, FTP, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. I hope you've understood this standard access list, and in that next video we are going to talk about extended access list on this same topology. So keep your interest high and keep watching the video. Thank you.